From Epstein's island to defending Israel in The Hague.
Israel is not engaged in genocide.
This guy was Netanyahu's first candidate to represent Israel in the genocide case brought by South Africa at the International Court of Justice. Alan Dershowitz, a Jewish American lawyer, proudly writing about dining with Netanyahu just several days ahead of the war on Gaza. Yet within days, he was dropped from the running. Obviously, it had to do with the Epstein list. His name came up 137 times in the recently unsealed documents from the famous Jeffrey Epstein scandal.
Of course I'm on the list. I was his lawyer.
Well, when this lawyer is your hope, things aren't looking good. But why would Alan defend a sex offender? Epstein left the world in 2019, presumably by suicide. But that's not the point. Recently released documents have shed light on a strong link between Epstein and the Israeli Mossad. The key word was a Ghislaine Maxwell, the secret partner of Epstein in his honey trapping operation. For 15 years, her actual identity remained secret. Then guess what? She turned out to be the daughter of Robert Maxwell, the wealthy media magnate and Mossad agent in the 80s. According to former Mossad agent Ari bin Menashe, who worked closely with Robert back then,
Maxwell was working for Israel. Epstein was working for Maxwell at the time, and he was introduced to Maxwell's daughter, and they were introduced to Israeli intelligence.
In that context, the entire honey trap ring was an Israeli intelligence operation that aimed at trapping politicians, businessmen, and celebrities around the world to control them through blackmail in favor of Israel. It wouldn't be a surprise to know then that former Israeli Prime Minister Ehud Barak, who had met with Epstein over 30 times, was a major investor in one of Epstein's businesses.
Never, ever apologize for using our strength and our influence.
Numbers have shown that 90% of global rallies are pro-Palestine, and multiple UN votes favor ceasefire. Yet somehow, no one takes any action against Israel. Somehow, our voices online are getting censored harder and harder every day across every single platform. After the disclosure of the Epstein client list, I think the answer has been more evident. It's really a Mossad blackmail list.